Hello, welcome to my channel. This is my sanity project for this week. I try to do something that's not going to be maintained, something I can complete within a week, 7 days. And I just started this 3 days ago. I've attempted, I made these flowers year before last year, some of them last year, or the year before last. And I started out with different color centers, and then I would switch to the yellow yarn, and then I found I'm just gonna make them just to simplify things. I make them like this, and then I have a bunch of these yarns that are not that long to make the centers with. So then I played with ways to put them together. So I did this, and then try to stitch them together. I didn't like that. I didn't like the way it felt. I didn't like the way it looked. And then I played with this, and this is going to be my scarf. I'm not giving this one away. But I started to do it like I did the previous scarf I'd worked on that I took apart, because it just got wonky. You could still, the way I was doing this, you would still see the backs of the flowers. And I thought, so when I started this, I started stitching. As I was crocheting back and forth, I would stitch the flowers on there as I crocheted. And I like the way this looks, because it looks nice from this side. Got some yarn pulled through. So, and where the flowers are, where I'm having to stitch them, I'm using single crochet, and then I did doubles. So in between they're doubles. There's I'll link a video of where I learned how to do these flower leaves. So I like that. And I was trying to do it random, but I was automatically going every 3. So I got to the end. I'll sit down and pull this over. And I did the leaf on the edge, the end of it. And then I did a vine. I would stitch 3 or 4, sometimes 2, single chain stitches. And then I would do a single crochet down into the scarf. And then I did the leaves, and normally you're supposed to, let me go to one of these leaves I did earlier. When you look at the back, they've got this like a veining down the center, so you can get back down to where you started and you can do the vine. And I didn't need to do that for these flowers, since they're going to stay face up. I may have to come back and do use a yarn needle and just stitch this down. I don't know if I'll need to. You can see where most of the time they're not going to really catch on anything, except for these. There's a big gap there, so I may want to tie that down. I'm debating if I have enough yarn, I think I do, to either dangle off the ends, make a whole bunch of leaves to do that, or do like I did on the end and maybe do something a little bit different. Maybe have some yarn leaves coming from here and going down, and maybe having some leaves off the edges. So what do you think? Just getting some feedback, trying to make some decisions. I've got plenty more flowers, so the rest of them may not have as many different varied centers as this one will. And I think I'm thinking about making some of these for Christmas presents. Don't worry, sadly the people I give to don't subscribe to YouTube, except when someone posted on they don't see YouTube except when someone posted on Facebook. But I'm in the middle of making this leaf, going back down. I'm going down this side before I start working back to the other end, and then I'll tack it back down that way, so the vine keeps going across to all these flowers. I try to, like I said, random is not that easy. We fall into patterns no matter how we do it. I didn't want to zigzag the flowers. I wanted them to have some sort of natural flow with yarn. So anyway, that's just the way my mind works. What do you think? And how should I do the ends? If you had, what would you, if it was for you, what would you like done? What do you think? Are you staying safe? This is crazy times. And like I said, this is a sanity project, just something I can get done, as the rest of my life is in so much chaos. I'm redoing one room in particular, but that means I have to redo like 3 other rooms to do what I'm trying to do. And that's my madness. That's my own madness. I did that to myself. So, crazy times. Hope you're doing well. Love some feedback. Be a blessing and be blessed. Thanks for watching.